Oh yeah, we back with another episode of The Twisted Tea, where we come to bring you the news with a twist.
Tonight, heavily armed federal authorities raiding homes belonging to legendary rapper and entertainment mogul Sean Diddy Combs.
Damn, Diddy. Oh yeah, in case you didn't know, Sean Puffy Combs, P. Diddy, whatever name he chooses to go by, Brother Love.
See, Diddy's my nickname. Love is my real name.
Is setting the stove on fire right now with all the accusations and the different things that have been popping up in the last few days.
Tonight, sources telling ABC News it is connected to a human trafficking investigation.
If you've missed it, we're here to catch you up. And like I said, the stove is burning up. Diddy's house just got raided. His mansions, one in LA, one in Miami, both got hit at the same time by Homeland Security.
Agents from Homeland Security investigations seen in fatigues and body armor entering his home in the wealthy LA enclave of Holmby Hills.
I know, like you know, that he has a lot of different things going on. Somebody gave up some images, somebody gave up some videos, somebody had to give up some evidence in order for these raids to be what they are.
My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Ava Combs.
What's your other last name?
Ava Baroni.
Eva Baroni Combs? Yes, it's breaking news.
We're gonna get into who I think is that person very soon.
We all have stories. We really want to forget the trauma.
Diddy's former backup dancer Tanika Ray speaking out.
Now, we know he had the Cassie allegation. We know he had the 17-year-old allegation.
Two more accusers who have come forward and filed lawsuits in New York State against him. The third one, woman who is alleging she was raped by Diddy and also singer Aaron Hall back in, she says, either 1990 or 91.
We know he had the Rodney Jones allegation.
That album is the Love album.
Mr. Jones lived with Mr. Combs for months at a time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We also know that Diddy has a lot of allegations.
I wish I could make you love me more.
For those who don't know, take that is a real thing. If we know one thing for sure, we know P. Diddy wasn't lying in some of his music, okay? When he said, hug me, baby, love me, baby.
You know that I'm 2 levels above you, baby. Hug me, baby. I'ma make you love me, baby.
Hug me, baby. I'ma make you love me, baby.
Talking crazy ain't gonna get you nothing.
He meant it. Yeah, we figured it out this year that he meant it.
I'ma win cause I'm too smart for these cats.
Mr. Jones witnessed, experienced, and endured many things that went far beyond his role as a producer on the Love album. Complaints have been corroborated through witness statements, video, audio recordings, and images that Mr. Jones has in his possession.
You know that Usher song where they talking about play fighting undercovers? Yeah, it was all like Diddy style. It was wild.
You was more than my girl, we was like brothers. All night we would play fight undercovers.
Now we know that there was Usher.
All them days that I reminisce about the way I used to kiss them pretty lips.
That's right, that they was play fighting undercovers and fighting for bowls of cereal. I don't make it up, I just report it. Sean Puffy Combs, well, Love, Diddy was raided by the feds. This cannot come as a surprise because if you've been keeping up with anything over the last few months, you'll know that it's been a mess for this man over the last few months. Inside the raids, they ended up bringing out the sons in handcuffs, dragging them all through the floor. I can't say the mud because the grass looked good. Now, nothing has came out of any evidence that they said that they have captured from these raids. While Diddy's, his drug and gun mule, allegedly was arrested. I know, that's nuts. Who cares about the drugs and the gun mule? You know, like, when did they get arrested in these kind of cases? He was out there hanging out with Diddy too, and he got caught in the crossfires. Now we know several people got hit inside of Diddy's crossfires as of late.
Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones that he had engaged in sexual intercourse with rapper. 5, that's redacted. Look, 5, he's a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. Yo, Meek.
Aaron Hall, yup, he got thrown in one of Diddy's cases. Harv Pierre, he got thrown in one of Diddy's cases. The list goes on and on.
Sometimes you can't just answer why, things happen, but I definitely think the route that I went on, staying out the streets and, hitting my books and trying to be somebody, think he played a role in that.
Now, they say that this is all linked to sex trafficking. And you see, this is where I step back and say to myself, well, if the last 3 cases that came up in court didn't do it for him, and this seems to be the one that's going to do it for him, who started it? While Diddy's on the move and his jet is landing in place to place to place, and people are like, oh yeah, Diddy's on the jet, Diddy's on the jet. I don't think Diddy's on the jet. So that's right. We're going to be playing Where's Waldo for a little bit, looking for Diddy, okay? Because there's nothing that says that he was arrested yet. I think, and I believe, a lot of this stems from the Ronald Jones case. Because if you weren't paying attention, Ronald Jones said that he had video evidence of such activity going down. And if they asked him for that video evidence, well, damn Diddy, okay? And no Diddy, the slogan, is about to be a big thing. Because we've all known that Diddy was a booty goon. For the last several years, all of the different things that it came out talking about Diddy booty gooning, all right? So don't let this be too much of a surprise if there was more things going around and going down. As he likes to put it, when he was that young, he was wild. Dating right now?
They're 15. They've got to have boyfriends or girlfriends or something. That's an age you start, like, being interested.
I didn't know that.
How old were you when you first started getting interested in...
I was wild. I was different. I was from a whole nother time.
Yeah, I know. I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, my God.
So the alleged dealer that got jammed up with Diddy, Brandon Paul. Now, he played ball for Syracuse from 2018 to 2020. And now he played ball in the streets, okay? He done took on a new role. I think they went for him because Ronald Jones also came out and said that Diddy, Paul, were very close and that he handled his drugs and guns. So I'm sure once they figured out that that's what was handled by Paul, they were like, ooh, sure enough, when they caught Paul at the airport, you know what was in his bag? A little marijuana, some cocaine. So yeah, he got booked. Don't worry, Diddy will bail him out and booty goon him after. So you see, a lot of the different things that is taking place, I firmly think that it's coming from the Ronald Jones incidents.
Mr. Combs required Mr. Jones to record him constantly. On several occasions, Mr. Combs took Mr. Jones' cell phone and began recording himself. As a result, Mr. Jones has secured hundreds of hours of footage and audio recordings of Mr. Combs, his staff, and his guests engaging in serious illegal activity.
And none of the other cases that he has going on, I think that Ronald brought, again, extra evidence forward.
Young Miami's cousin and our assistant SA'd Mr. Jones, the plaintiff. Actor Cuba Gooding Jr. sexually harassed and SA'd Mr. Jones.
For those who forgot, Ronald Jones went and said that he's seen sex trafficking, that he's seen, Diddy was messing with prostitutes, that he was even a victim of some funny stuff that Diddy did to him one night when he ended up in the bed with him and a couple prostitutes. And Gene Dale, who's Diddy's ex-bodyguard, straight up said, not surprised. We've seen that show before. He's played it out several times, and that's just what he does. That's his MO. He's gonna end up coming forward with more information on Diddy before all of this hits the courtroom. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of The Twisted Tea, where we come to bring you the news with a twist.
In addition to Sean Combs being a defendant, also his son Justin Dior Combs is named as a defendant.